It's looking like I eat a lot of unhealthy foods, and that's just not true. This has peppers and onions on it.
Alright guys, well as you see there, we bought another DURAMAX. Yep, just can't help ourselves anymore. We want our whole place to just be like just a junkyard. Just a straight up junkyard. No, this old dirty is not a piece of junk here, even though it kind of looks like it in the front. This is an 06, it is an LBZ, a true LBZ, and it is long bed, which I know a lot of people hate, and it even has a little bit of work done to it. All right, now we got EFI Live going on. Up on the dash, we got the 5-position switch. I have not turned her the whole way up yet, so that's something we might have to do. I'm gonna pop the hood here. I've not done this yet either. This just got delivered. And we got to see here what we got under the hood. Okay, actually looks mostly stock here under the hood. I don't see anything too obvious that is aftermarket. Just, it's all factory piping, everything like that. So, not a crazy amount done here. Moving around the other side here, I see that we got an exhaust on it. You probably already noticed that. Otherwise, this side's pretty clean. We got rust down underneath the rockers, which is pretty normal, and a little bit of paint peelage, which is popular on these guys. And oh, it got into the cab here a little bit. We're going to do a full damage report here in a second. Lance is over taking stickers off already. Does have a rhino lined bed, which is pretty nice actually. And oh, they got the outlets in the tail or in the bed over here.
Yeah, I think it might have a gooseneck possibly. I didn't look while I was under.
Well,
but
it's got the rails.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of figuring this thing out right now as we go. And this side over here, unfortunately, is hit. We're gonna have to do a new bed side on this side. And probably the other side too, just so there's no rust under the fender or under the wheel wells. And then inside, which I already showed a little bit, back seat looks like it's brand new. What's the mileage on this guy?
Like 160 something, 170 something.
Okay, so not too bad. Pretty low for these trucks. It does have a sunroof, which is awesome, and I wish my DURAMAX had a sunroof, but it doesn't. So, oh well on that, I guess. But completely loaded, and just has a few little things. I think it was probably used for towing or something. That's from what we can tell here. And yeah, let's look over the front end here and see what we got ourselves into. Looking straight on here, there's some stuff that's super obvious that we're going to need to do. There's some stuff that is not so obvious. I think the hood is actually okay. Let me pull this down for a second here. Yeah. Yeah, the hood's all right. It's scratched up. They must have went into some brush or something. That's the only thing that, yeah, because like they must have had a stick that came back through, caught the door right here, got the back of the bed side here. It's scraped the whole way back through. Got the mirror. This mirror is broken.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah, both mirrors are broken. So, all right. And then this fender obviously needs done. I think this fender got it too. Yeah, even worse. So 2 new fenders. Hood's all right. It's got an ugly grill on it. But headlights, yeah, gonna need some headlights. Just a little bit of water in there. New grill, and we know how expensive those are. Though, buddy, if you want to repair it, I think we can do this side with it. So,
paint match then, huh?
Yeah, I would do white. Would look real good with it paint matched. Let's take a look down under. I can see from back when we were standing further away, this frame rail, and I think that one too, are bent in. There is some tree left from its off-road adventure, which is completely shoved inside here. So it hit some trees and stuff. And so, let's see how far back this is really bent here. Oh, okay. So we got hard into all the cross members here. It didn't break anything through, so this must have like, the way this hit, it must have like hit low or stumps or something, because if it hit that, the back one and this front one, but didn't tear either one of them out there, or maybe the tree broke, that could have happened too. So we're looking at frame damage, which we kind of knew coming into it. So we've done that before. So it looks like, let me see if it crushed anything back here. No, it didn't. Not on this side. So this is where it'll crush on them if there's any damage further back. And on this side looks okay too. So I think it's just those cross members up front. And then bedside, rust repair, and she'll be back on the road. All right, buddy. I have not gotten to drive this. You moved it just around a little bit, but you ready to go on a little?
Yeah. Who's driving?
A little test drive. I don't care. I'll wreck another truck. This one doesn't even matter if I wreck it. Certainly doesn't. I should have left the hood up. Certainly doesn't sound too bad. Started up nice, man.
That's good. It starts like it's freaking legit, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you got Bose.
Yeah, you can't play it though, because
I could play something.
No.
I guarantee there's some artist that doesn't care.
There's a few out there.
All right. So I did pull the codes.
Oh, we do have some codes.
Yeah. So airbag sensor.
All right.
The airbag sensor is the front cross member that's hit. It hit on the airbag sensor itself. The what's the other one? ABS is a left front wheel sensor. It says, and the check engine is for a number 7 glow plug. And
that's not too bad.
Nope.
I think your
What?
I think your oil pressure gauge is bad, or you have no oil pressure.
Or I have no oil pressure. It never came on the whole time I drove it.
Oh.
I moved it around the other day.
Now these gauges are famous for going bad, so.
Has a sunroof.
It does have a sunroof, which I wish my truck had.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll steal this cab. I'll do one more cab swap. It's not that big of a deal.
This actually would be the better underpinning for my black truck.
Oh, for this
whole setup.
Yeah.
LVZ 6-speed.
Well, we're gonna have to talk about some frame stuff after this, anyways, because well, you got a frame for this that you got to do, and then you got the OBS.
Yeah.
And we have 2 frames sitting there conveniently. What's what? I mean, you didn't do much of a burnout.
You want me to really let her go for a while?
Do whatever you want to do, man.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, which tune are you on right now?
4. Is that normal?
No, it's fine.
Oh. Hey, that's a grandma move there. Front brakes aren't really holding me.
Oh, they aren't?
Not really.
They don't really work.
Yeah.
All right, turn up to 5 once. We're on
It's
4. Just turn up to 5 and see what happens. Oh, we lost the tail light. Oh, well, that happens sometimes. Now, as far as we know, this is a stock trans, so if the 5 on it is like 100 or 150,
we just blew that tranny out.
Not 100%, but it's not a great form. We did lose the tail light back here, though.
Maybe just unplug it so it's not dangling.
Interesting. So I know you just said it, but I think you're right. I don't think that oil pressure is anything. I think that's
just a sensor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know if it would have ran for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
Whatever.
With no engine noise, you know, difference. It's not rattling or anything like that. So I guess we got to make some decisions there, or you do. This one's Lance's project. What are you thinking? Because we got to do some frames. So actually, let's go take a look at some of these frames quick, and then we'll circle back up here. So we got to look at some frames here and decide what we want to do. If we want to use this frame for the OBS swap, we got to use the frame down at the house, which we're going to take a look at. That's a 2-wheel drive. This is a 4-wheel drive. This frame's not as nice. Generally, if there's holes, they're going to be in this back section here, or in front of the bed. It's definitely a little scaly. Huh.
I don't know, man. Blasted down, this might just be fine.
No, this way here looks fine. I think it's just going to be this back section. I mean, which isn't necessarily the worst or anything. I can't tell. Those cross members do love to rust out.
Okay, this one here is rusted out.
Is it? Okay.
The bolt-on one is. I'm going... I'll have to get vertical, I guess. But... yeah, it's definitely rusted out on top, this one. Okay. So, full story. This whole thing is gone. This...
yeah, this brace.
yeah, this brace will need to be welded or riveted or whatever they do to put this back on.
So here's our 2-wheel drive frame here that we've seen a bunch of times, and here we're going to compare a little bit. The only thing I think we're missing that we need is there's a hole for the brace that runs up to there. I think everything else is here. There is a bracket that is supposed to be on this side, but we don't need that because of the lift. So I'll have to talk to Lance here, see what he's thinking, if we should just use this frame. I kind of think that we still should just keep our original plan. We'll have to just drill a hole. Actually, is that one? No, that's not part of it. So it'd be somewhere in here that the hole is for the front diff mount. I don't notice that there's a lot of other differences. So that's kind of what we were saying. Yeah, I think it's just that hole there, and we just got to drill a hole here, man. And I don't think we need anything over there because it's going to have that big C bracket on the differential itself that gets rid of the top mount. So what do you think? Use this one?
I guess.
For the OBS, just to be clear on that.
Yeah.
And then cut the frame off the other one. Oh, somebody put a new sending unit. By the way, yeah, there's no pump in here. It's just a sending unit. I said it was a pump in the last video. And that's what rusted through. And it looks like somebody put a new one on this one.
Or the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, we got plenty.
There's a couple around.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think this one does look, especially that back section,
yeah,
a lot more structurally sound.
And you're using the good front section from the 4-wheel drive one to put on the other 4-wheel drive one.
Well, the 4-wheel drive one over there it's only getting this cross member here.
Yeah.
And this.
Right.
Just getting those two. So, that's the only difference.
Okay.
But...
well, let's run up to the top and finish this thing up.
all right, sounds good.
So I know that's sort of quick and jumpy there, but those are our two frames that we got. This needs a frame. The OBS needs a frame. And, but we kind of, I mean...
all right, screw it. Let's drop the dirty in the minivan.
In the Voyager? Is this a Voyager? Yeah. I couldn't remember what it was, honestly.
4-wheel drive setup, the whole thing.
There we go. Or,
okay. Or just fix the truck.
Yeah.
Let's just do the truck.
Well, there is some differences, but as we've discovered there, between the four... where are you going? I thought you were going to be part of this video. You're just walking away.
I was trying to measure the length of this wall. I was counting the cinder blocks.
Oh, okay, because Lance is maybe getting a delivery.
Yeah, a little
that,
storage
something that, you know, sits along here. It's made out of metal. It was recently in a canal, stuck. So, now he's looking at a shipping container to put right here. And as soon as that ship gets back, he'll be able to do it.
I'm gonna buy one off the one in the canal.
So, do you want to fix this truck? Like, what's your end goal with this truck? Do you want to keep it? Because now you're talking about keeping it.
No. Well, I want to actually make it nice, but like not too nice. Like, I would like to fix the rockers, new bed sides, new front clip stuff or whatever. Probably paint the whole thing white. And just have a really good, nice running truck to sell to somebody. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is my wife likes it a lot. and was like, hey, just keep it, sell your black OBS. That's what she told me. That would really screw up the OBS plan, but that's what she told me to do. And the other option would be, this powertrain's actually pretty sweet. Instead of you doing the whole setup I already had going, I actually could put my OBS body on top of this whole setup.
There's some options there.
Yeah. So, which one? Vote in the comments, and we will not take them into consideration.
So there you go. There is the new DURAMAX for the channel, at least for a little while. We don't know what we're doing with it yet, but couldn't help but show you guys. Also, there's a Buick here. That had some fire. Got an old 300 minivan. Yeah. Oh, new Envision over there. That's like brand new. There's too many cars. And with that, guys, I think we've done the full tour of this truck. If you have some ideas, we would love to get what your thoughts are. You just have to promise to watch the ads and buy the merch. So you do that, we will count your vote. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great night.